The day starts as usual. I chart an uptrend channel and short the top as I usually do, making a very good trade with more than 3 RR, nothing out of the ordinary. But as time passes and the price keeps dropping, I decide to enter long at 115,430 with a stop loss of 20 pips. Again, nothing out of the ordinary, except for reasons unknown to me. I keep moving my stop loss down and down more as the price continues to fall. And honestly, I don't remember exactly why I did it. I didn't even understand that at the time it happened, feeling like I was in full tilt. And with less than 2 hours until market close, when I entered the long position, questioning whether NASDAQ could drop 160 pips in 1 hour without any news, perhaps believing it had to bounce back, but whatever the reason, I remember closing it at some point with a huge loss for my standards. And this isn't the end, as after that I took multiple absolutely random trades with huge size, both longs and shorts lasting maybe a couple of minutes each, and lost a lot in commissions and stop-outs while trying desperately to close the day break even, only to keep digging my grave deeper. I was on tilt, my brain was literally short-circuited, and the funniest thing is that all of this happened for no reason. Having started the day with a plus 3 RR trade, I tried another but didn't stick to my stop loss, which snowballed into one of my worst trading days ever, resulting in losing 18% of my capital. So to sum it up, stick to your rules and stop losses, and if you start feeling emotional, just walk away. As the trading day progressed, my workstation became cluttered with crumpled notes and empty energy drink cans that reflected not just the chaos of my thoughts, but also the burgeoning desperation I felt as I continued to chase trades. My screens, once symbols of opportunity, now displayed a graph depicting a sharp decline in equity, dominated by ominous red candles that visually represented the consequences of my impulsive trading decisions, leaving me in a state of bewilderment and regret, desperately trying to salvage the day but only sinking deeper into a financial hole I had dug myself, feeling overwhelmed by emotions and the weight of my mistakes, knowing I had let my previous successes slip away due to reckless behavior and a disregard for my own trading rules. As I stared blankly at my screens, my furrowed brow and clenched fists manifesting the frustration and disbelief of watching my losses accumulate, the reality of my situation began to sink in. In those final moments, the clock on the wall ticked down, indicating the last few minutes before market close, while my screens continued to flash warning signs of further declines, heightening the urgency and tension in the room as I realized that I was caught in a spiral I could not escape. Grappling with the undeniable truth that I had strayed far from my original trading strategy and now faced the consequences of my emotional turmoil, feeling the weight of every poor decision hanging heavily over me. In a moment of resignation, I leaned back in my chair, feeling a wave of defeat wash over me as I watched the final trades execute, realizing that I had no choice but to accept the consequences of my reckless actions. The dimly lit room around me was only illuminated by the faint glow of the screens, casting shadows on my exhausted expression. Each flicker of data a painful reminder of the emotional toll this trading day had taken on me as I contemplated the lessons learned amidst the wreckage of my capital and the promise I made to myself to never let emotion dictate my trading decisions again.